Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Now we have to solve this question 4 of exercise 1.1. First year exercise 1.1, question 4. Previous to it, we had solved question 3, which was related to the properties of the inequalities. And now we'll be solving, in this lecture, we'll be solving this question in which we have been asked that to prove the following rules of addition. So there are two rules of addition here. These have been mentioned. One is a by c plus b by c is equal to a plus b whole divided by c. So this is the first rule of addition, while the other is a by c plus c by a by b plus c by d is equal to ad plus bc divided by bt. So we have to prove these two rules by the simple mathematical rules of the real numbers. So for this purpose, we have to look towards our solution. So let's start our first question, which is a by c plus b by c is equal to a plus b whole divided by c. So for question 1, part 1. So we have the left hand side. What is the left hand side? Left hand side is a by c plus b by c, a by c plus b by c, sorry, a by c plus b by c. So this is our left hand side. So you have already studied this rule. This is related to the LCM method actually. But now we'll be proving this rule, that how this rule has been derived basically. So for this, we know that if this is written a by c, and if we multiply it by 1, it is going to be multiplied with 1. While the b by c can also be multiplied to 1, because this is due to, because whenever the 1 is multiplied to any number, then the result remains same, because 1 is the additive identity. So you have to write here in the brackets, this is the existence of the additive identity. So this is the existence of the additive identity. You must write inside the brackets, so that there must be no confusion and everything must be cleared. So here we have used the property of additive identity. Now again we can write it as, because when the two things are being multiplied with each other, and here we are having two numerators, a and 1, so this can be written in this form. And similarly, the next can be written in this form, 1 multiplied by b by c. And now we can write, this can be written as a into 1 by c plus 1 by c into b. So we have done both of these things. And now in the second thing, this thing, we can change its arrangement. How we can change the arrangement? That we can write it as a into 1 by c plus b into 1 by c. This is actually associative property we have used, associative property of multiplication. Because we have changed the arrangement here. So we have used the associative property of multiplication. Now You can see that 1 by C and 1 by C, this is common. And this can be used as common. Common means distributive property. And since the 1 by C is located on the left side, right side, so this will be the right distributive property. So you have to take 1 by C as common. Common means it is related to distributive property. And remaining things inside of this will be A plus B. And what property you have used? You have used the distributive property, it means right distributive property. So you have used the right distributive property. Now you can understand that that these two things, A plus B and 1, are being multiplied with each other. So again, we will be doing the same reverse procedure. What is that procedure? That A plus B into 1 will be A plus B, while I will be writing it divided by C. Why? Because we are using the we are using the additive, sorry, multiplicative identity. Hence, we have formed the and this to be as the right hand side, because this is the right hand side. So our statement has been proved, in which A by C plus B by C is equal to A plus B whole divided by C. So we have proved this statement. So this statement has been proved. First statement has been proved. Now we'll be looking toward the second statement. So the second statement, according to the second statement, this is part 2, which is A by B plus C by D is equal to AD plus BC whole divided by BD. So we have to prove this rule as well. So let's copy this. So this is the rule which is going to be proved now. Again, we'll repeat that manner, that we'll be writing the left hand side. And left hand side is A by B plus C by D. Now what we can do now, that here we'll be again trying to use the properties, different properties of multiplication and addition. So here in the previous question we had used that A by B can be written as something which is going to be multiplied. So we can write it as A by B multiplied to 1, because we are using the multiplicative identity. And again, C by D is also going to be multiplied with 1. So 1 multiplied by C by D. Therefore, so this is multiplied by 1 each. And now for 1 is actually equal to the product of two things. That this one can be written as the product of D and 1 by D. Both are multiplicative inverse of each other. Whenever we are multiplying two multiplicative inverses, then the result is 1. So in this place, at the place of 1, we can write a by b. This is a by b, previous is written same, while 1 can be written as d multiplied by 1 by d. D multiplied to 1 by d, we have to keep it in the brackets because this is whole, this is generating equal to 1. While the next will be again 1 multiplied by c by d. So here we'll be trying to introduce b. So this can be written as in place of 1. So this one can be written as b multiplied by 1 by b. So b multiplied by 1 by b, because we need the multiplicative inverses, as well as so that with this b, previous first b, with this b we can introduce d, and with this d we can introduce b, so that we can create the result of what is this bd. So how can we get this result? By introducing b with d and by introducing d with b. So since this was written in the denominator, this was written b, so we have to introduce this d along with it. So anyhow, we must write the properties as well. So here we have used the that property. We have used the additive multiplicative identity. You must write each step. Each step must write the main property of the real numbers. So you have written the multiplicative identity. This property has been written, but here you have used the multiplicative inverse. So you must write multiplicative inverse. Now we can see here that this is d multiplied by 1. This is d multiplied by 1. So d multiplied in the numerator, d multiplied by 1 can be written as d, because due to the additive identity and multiplicative identity. So you will be writing it as a by b multiplied to d into 1 is equal to d whole divided by b, plus b into 1 by b can be written as b by b into c by b. This is, and in this step we have again used the concept of multiplicative identity. So now in this situation, now we can do the thing that we are having two things here. One is this, which are going to be multiplied with each other, while the other is this. So for these two statements, we can combine these each statement in the form that the numerators of this first statement can be written as a into b, and the denominator can be written as this is b into b. So b into b. For the next, we'll be doing the same procedure. These are the numerators which are b dot c have been combined with each other, while b dot d have also been combined with each other. So this is b dot c divided by b dot d. This is simple axiom. There is no property to involve here. Anyhow, so this becomes simply this becomes A dot D is equal to AD divided by BD plus BC divided by PD. This is also a simple axiom that when we are not putting any sign in between them, then it simply means the sign of multiplication. Now, again, that procedure will be followed which has been done in part 1. And what is that procedure? That will be again introducing the multiplicative identity. So this is AD divided by BD going to be multiplied with 1, while similar thing is going to be done with this as well, that we'll be doing BC by BD multiplied to 1, or we can write it as this thing by changing the arrangement. So in this previous step, it is actually the multiplicative identity. So now we'll be repeating the same procedure which we had done in part 1. And what is that procedure? That we can write it as 1 by BD into AD, because 1 and AD can change their arrangement, plus 1 by BD into BC. Why we have done this step? Because since this is written here BC multiplied by 1. So BC multiplied by 1 can be written as 1 multiplied by BC. So we can change the arrangement. That's why in the next step we have changed this arrangement. You must keep it in mind. Okay. So we are this is actually the property of associative. This is not the commutative property of multiplication, basically, because we have changed the arrangement. Now in the next step, you can see here that 1 by BD and 1 by BD is found in both of these. This is written on the left hand side. Therefore, this is following the distributive property, means the property in which you are taking common. So 1 by BD is common into the remaining of AD plus BC. And the property related to the to taking the common is called the distributive property. Which type of distributive property? Because this is 1 by BD has been taken common on the left side, therefore this is the left distributive property. So you need to write this is left distributive property. Or since this is going to be 1 is going to be multiplied with AD plus BC, so whenever 1 is being multiplied, then the same situation will be arisen. That what is that? The same whole thing can be written. So AD plus BC is left here because it has been multiplied to 1 and the result is same. So AD plus BC over BD, this is your final result. And what property you have used? Again, because this has been multiplied by 1, so multiplicative identity. This is your final result, which is equal to the right hand side. Hence, this has been proved. So this is proved now. So we have done question 4. In this question, we had to prove the 2 laws of mathematics. And now we'll be doing question 5 in the next video, which is related to the rules, and we have to prove something in that. But for that, you have to see the next video. And if you want to learn about the previous questions, question 1, 2, and 3 of the exercise 1.1, then you may check the previous videos which have already been uploaded. Thank you very much, and Allah Hafiz.